Greetings brothers, this is Rostam and today we are having a 1v1 on Peltu Scourge. Without further ado, let's go to the matchup, and it is again Order Manias versus Orcs. It seems it's pretty popular on the top lane. On the blue side, actually a red brother captain reminds me of the Exorcist chapter, is actually the only known chapter from the Grey Knights that are originated from the Grey Knights. So he's playing the brother captain, kind of a tanky hero, can be defensive and supportive as well. Pretty good support on his warrior, and from his global as well. Cannot be suppressed and knocked back. Sending the brother captain to the right side and sending the stormtroopers, ISTs in fact, to the left side. So and he's playing versus Jimmy the K-Nob. The shit orc is actually my colleague. His name is Jimmy the K-Nob. My name is Billy, the match boy, is the smart one, and our boss's name is Hector. So, Veldi is playing Jimmy the K-Nob, actually going for the decap pretty ballsy, and this brother captain trying to, trying to disrupt the pathing, so this, so Jimmy cannot be able to actually cap this. This is a very good play from Jones. Actually, luckily, took like both of these players were lucky. Like he was lucky that this thing wasn't noted, and brother captain actually caught that cane up. So yeah, it wasn't capped in the end. So yeah, nice play from the very start. These two players, very good players, mid to high, both of them pretty much closer to the high, very good players. So here we see Jones actually trying to go for the double strike squad, not even noting this. Noting none of the powers, actually capping the both of his natural power points, but not even noting them because of going for the struck squad. So brother captain actually going after some shooters, Kane up, and the shooter squad just playing with the brother captain at the moment. BC is really fat and cannot deal with them. Meanwhile, sending the Slugger Boys as the capper unit to the left side, fighting with the Kane up and the double shooter boys on the right side. The strikes were just backing up at the moment, taking the ground. They are gonna put up a decent fight versus this force, but they have to take the cover before that. And here we see the Slugger Boys just handily dealing with the stormtroopers. The stormtroopers do have to retreat. So double strike squad here on the right side, actually making these boys, these shooter boys, going for the garrison. So Kane up here is infiltrated, but comes out of infiltration. And about the strike squad, they can eventually beat you down from a garrison, so gotta be careful. You do not have to be cocky about putting those guys in the garrison. Okay, so Jones really has to buy some of those power. Like he doesn't even have a node. I think he's just keeping his focus on the micro at the moment. Meanwhile, here Jimmy the K-Nob, or Veldi, actually has 2 generators and has this power point capped. So far, Jimmy has done a good job. Jimmy's troops, Jimmy's boys, has done a good job. And this is Strike Squad, man. Let's see this engagement. One model, perhaps 2 models, another jump. No, looks like Veldi here not risking more Stormboys models going down, and that is Struck Squad was really lucky to only lose 1 model. But yeah, Struck Squad models are expensive. I think 75 requisition. Anyhow, with Jimmy coming out of the woodwork and the double shooter boys, and here we see the first power purchase was the Storm Boys. I think pretty good purchase versus the double strike squad eventually. Strike squad are decent in melee, but yeah, with enough melee in the field, such as the Slugger Boys and the Storm Boys, you can Storm Paws. You can eventually burn them down. But anyway, we see 2 of these Nob leaders. I actually kind of like what Veldi has gone for. He has gone for durability rather than damage. And it's because these strike squad, especially right now going for the Tome of Titan, let's see what it gives them. 1020 HP, does it buffs? Yeah, gives them 100 HP, gives them a snare, and gives them banishment actually, which is called a smite anyway. But yeah, still no power generators. Jones is just going for the interceptors without purchasing any generators. I mean, he's kind of conservative on his requisition, playing it super defensively, but yeah, Yeah, his power income is really bad. He needs something else. But yeah, the Grey Knight Blob just going forward, the Interceptors just jumping into the, rather teleporting into the Shooter Boy Blobs. Damn, these Stormboys actually doing a good number on the Strike Squad, but eventually the Stormboys do retreat away with only one model loss. Nice unit preservation from both sides actually. Ooh, one of the Strike Squad models going down, taking up to 2 casualties on that squad there. So Shooter's also losing 2, maybe 3, yeah, 3 models. So yeah, both players have done a good unit preservation. They haven't bled that much. And here we see Brother Captain on the other side versus Slugboy. So this engagement is going to be for Jones eventually. So he can take back some of that map control. Because so far, Veldi has had a much better map control there. Oof! This is giving them energy from the Brother Captain Global Board. And wow, this is a big loss. Big loss for Veldi in Tier 1. Losing upgraded Shooter Boys there. I don't know if he's gonna replace them or not, but yeah, that was a big loss, man. Nice touch here by Jones, just give them energy from the Brother Captains. I think Purify Global there, so they could jump once more. And here we see just Jones decapping this victory point and just teleporting the Interceptors away. Did I just call them Purifiers? That was wrong of me if I did, but anyway. So Jones actually is starting to have a better map control with the merging of that Interceptor squad and also Strike squad with their upgrade become really decent even in melee, and obviously Stormtroopers can just go for that grenade. But here we see Veldi going Tier 2, way ahead in power, way ahead in technology as well. So he's gonna go Tier 2 way faster, and these Shooter Boys are basically fully upgraded. He has 4 generators. Meanwhile, Jones just got his generators a few seconds ago. He also has a power point. This requisition point has got decapped. That's Captain Diomedes saying, "Orc shooters!" The good old Captain Diomedes. What a pitiful excuse for the captain of the Honor Guard. Anyway, so the double strike squad going after the Shooter Boy squad on the right lane, and the Slugger Boys here just taking the garrison. There's not much that strike squad can do them in the garrison. They can eventually wear them down, but yeah. Is it gonna get them in the garrison? I think they can shoot them down from outside. The Slugger Boys might be dead, but no, the Shooter Boys are also lending them their support. Maybe some mighty. Yeah, I think these Slugger Boys are dead. No, that's aiming bot stat used on them. But even with aiming bot stat, good job here by Jones, just shooting that garrison. Yeah, that's a miscalculation from Veldi. He straight away repurchases the Slugway squad. So I was saying that both of these players have a very good preservation on their stuff, and also they are kind of playing their main. Well, Jones actually I think maining Eldar, and seconds Ordo Malleus, like it's his second race. But Veldi for sure is an orc player, a main orc player. So the first purchase for the commando knob is the shotguns. Also gets the Storm Boys knob leader. Very mean looking guy. It's actually good, but I think he needs something else in the field. Yeah, he goes for a war truck, goes for some boys. Too much a very fast cart, only 220 to 40 power. In retail it's 20 power. It's nuts, really nuts. Like orcs in retail are way too OP, but in elite mode they're pretty good. No, they're okay, they're not OP. Like there are better races in 1v1s. Like orcs are one of those races that are actually harder to play. Like you have to have good engagement, you have to pick your engagements pretty well. But in any case, here we see both of the players Tier 2. Obviously Jones with that a little bit late power income, a little bit late to Tier 2, but eventually he's there. And here we see a triple cap is gonna be for Veldi soon. Both of them have 4 units. Kano is level 1. Brother Captain is also level 1. Nothing has leveled up aside from the Strike Squad. They killed that Slug Boy squad, which gave them lots of XP. And Brother Captain going for the right side, going for the Grey Knight Dreadnought. I actually like that. You can always go for the multi-melt and well, you can pretty much keep it melee to go after these guys. Going for the Vindicator Assassin, perhaps. I don't know about Vindicator Assassin though. Like K-Nob has lots of sneaky actions. I don't know how Vindicator is gonna do versus them. Maybe even a Last Cannon Rhino would be good. I don't know. I don't know much about Ordo Malleus, so like I think it's one of my worst races. My worst race is Tyrannus, and after that Ordo Malleus. But anyway, that's gonna be a power bash with the war truck in the field on the right side, and a really high pressure from Veldi. Orcs versus Ordo Malleus. We have the Orcs versus Ordo Malleus. This is actually a second time they're gonna have it. Double smite perhaps in these dudes. They don't have their Justicar, instantly retreating, and with the Grey Knight Dreadnought, and actually looking like an Exorcist Dreadnought, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's Angels of Absolution or something. Maybe that's a Dark Angels Descendant chapter. But yeah, maybe he's just trying to go for the Exorcist, because Exorcists are basically the only Grey Knight Descendant chapter. But anyway, I like the color scheme there. Anyhow, Orcs going to the left side, and also has the extra armor or reinforced plating. The Interceptors don't have their Justicars, they're teleports away, and Grey Knight Dreadnought just keeping the Flamer there. Has no direct approach to this far truck and direct AV against this far truck. There are tank busters though. There are tank busters that can hurt this Grey Knight Dreadnought. The Interceptors jump on the tank busters. They have to retreat away because there are the Stormboys, and the Dreadnought goes for the tank buster instantly. Has to be careful because there are Stormboys not there. The Interceptor squad down to only one model. They purchase their Justicar as they escape away, and yeah, this Grey Knight Dreadnought is dead. I think it's dead. So that's a little bit of victory on, yeah, that's tank busters as well. Yeah, did very little. Also lost the Stormtroopers Jones. That's very unfortunate for him. He's going for Vindicator Assassin. Obviously a very good counter to the vehicles, but Vindicator Assassins versus Stormboys versus Veldi's Commando Knob, which can infiltrate and has no detection, by the way. The operatives are actually the detection for the Ordo Malleus, which Jones doesn't have anymore at the moment. And this is a really good position for Veldi, going tier 3 as well. In tier 3 he can actually call in the commandos from the global war, which commandos versus infantry are actually nuts. They do more damage than the shooter boys. They do the same amount of damage in melee as the tactical marines. They are durable, they can infiltrate, they can get a rocket launcher, and they're just so good, man. They can get a burner bomb, really agile units, but yeah. So Veldi in tier 3, or rather for him in tier 2, in trouble. Brother Captain only level 2. And I think this shotgun actually a luxury purchase, doesn't even need him. Didn't need Jimmy going for that. Just Slugger Boys upgraded and Stormboys upgraded would have dealt with them. Anyway, the Interceptors intercepting some stuff, that's purification, giving them some more energy. Although the Stormboys just jumping in, they have lost their knob leader. They have to be careful then. And Structured, I think they're gonna catch up the Stormboys. Maybe, yeah, the Stormboys are there. Double strike squad with their Justic are actually doing quite a lot of melee damage versus only a beaten up Stormboy squad. And even with the reinforcement, I think this is Slugger's going down. That might be a War Truck also going down as well. Wow, this I think, yeah, a really good win for Jones. These two ability usages, like going for the game is way ahead from being over. Like, it's far from over, but those two ability usages, one purification to give the interceptors that energy to jump away, and I think they threw their stuff there, their like their psych out grenade. Also, just buffing the strike squad with Tentacle of Absolution, which gives them energy regeneration, and also I think HP regeneration. This dude needs to cap. But yeah, that basically helps Jones just come back into this game. And Jimmy here finding the Vindicator Assassin, and just, I don't think, no, he's gonna retreat away anyway. But yeah, triple cap here for Jones, Brother Captain. Tank busters do have to retreat at the moment, so aren't that useful. So, Brother Captain actually has chosen to power up the left gen farm, because his main gen farm is actually even uncapped. So in tier 3 knobs, I expected, to be truthful, for a looted tank and some commandos perhaps before that to get the map control, but he has gone for knobs. Knobs are pretty good versus what Jones has, but I think Jones can go for a melee dreadnought to counter those knobs. He's gonna have enough power pretty soon, or not? No, he's a little bit far ahead from getting a dreadnought. Maybe he can go for Brother Captain's upgrade at the moment. He has the Bulwark. He's going for a supportive Brother Captain, but I don't know if he's gonna go for anti-melee Brother Captain. Like, this is the supportive Brother Captain. Bulwark grants the Bulwark ability, which grants melee damage resistance and damage bonus. Yeah. So some damage bonus and some melee damage resistance, that's good. And also this warding with the Nemesis warding staff, which you see is given to the interceptors. Right now, Knobs are versus Brother Captains and Double Strike Squad, and the interceptors are versus the Slugger Squad, but the Slugger Squad are leveled up. No, not leveled up. Interceptors jumping away without their Justicar. They lost 2 models, including the Justicar. And wow, Brother Captain and actually Double Strike Squad with that Bulwark we see on them, on one of the Strike Squad squads. Actually, wow, killing the strikes, killing the Slugger Squad and bleeding 3 of the Knob models with only losing 2 interceptors and 3 Strike Squad. Well, that might be a little. That might actually be worth it. Yeah, that's totally worth it. Just yeah, with Bulwark and this ability, mitigation of knockback. Yeah. Infantry damage, which protects ally infantry with mitigation and knockback immunity and damage mitigation. That's pretty good. So that's a lot of damage resistance. Just add sorry, I was reading these. So add Bulwark and add Nemesis warding staff's ability ward to that one squad, for example, one strike squad, and they can tank knobs. They can tank knobs for a while. Oh wow, Jimmy going down in retreat. I thought he was gonna get away level 4 strike squad though, in range taking him out. But these strike squad, man, have done a really good number on the orcs. And there is a tier level 3 interceptor squad. So that was kind of amazing. But if Veldi, or rather Jimmy, had gone for a looted tank, I think that would be much better. Even a yeah, I don't know about the knobs. Okay, finally he calls in the commando squad. Let's see what he does the rest of the game. The one thing about Veldi's situation here is that he's ahead in victory points, more than 200 victory points ahead. He has lots to cane up though. He has a good power income, so he has no worries there. He can just buy tanks and stuff. But he doesn't have a good requisition income, obviously, with the knob squad and stuff like that in the field. The Grey Knight blob approaches the 2 orc squads. He's denying the cap for now. He's a strike squad. Wow, again, the you see ward on the strike squad there, and also maybe the Bulwark later on as well. That was a good that was a good Love the Dako. Yeah, I remember the dynamite. that ability. Because I'm not stupid like Jimmy. Jimmy doesn't do thinking. But I'm Billy the Make Boy. I know when to do stuff and what the stuff is called. But anyway, but Hector is the strongest. And Jimmy is dead. He's actually the most sneakiest. And again, a good engagement here for Jones. Really nice to see low-level squads like this actually doing a good job. Vinegar Assassin also a little bit helping. So Jones is going for the decap, perhaps getting disrupted by the tank busters. Come on, I don't think the interceptors are going to be able to, yeah, getting shot at by the commandos and the shootaways. Yeah, he really needs some more requisition, Veldi. And losing the commando knob as well. But yeah, I don't know if Veldi can even deal with a looted tank at this point. Okay, that's another love attack onto the strike squad. Knob squad going after them. Level 1 knob squad. They are going after the brother captain though. Brother captain in the danger of going down. And yeah, brother captain is dead. That's good victory, little victory for Veldi. Yeah. It's Nobs, buddy. Nobs do so much damage to a single entity, especially if your brother captain doesn't have a anti-melee. Like anti-melee brother captain could have dealt with them for a while with that Nemesis demon hammer. But his brother captain is actually supportive with the Nemesis warding staff. It's doing a good power melee damage with that staff, but yeah, it's not no Nemesis demon hammer. That knockback and that's damage and that disruption is something else. So with the brother captain going down, he is tier 3 though. He can just call in paladins in a few seconds. Yeah. Finally, Veldi is going for a looted tank. I don't know at this point is it going to be even enough. Understood. He can... Actually, Jones can go for... yeah, he's calling paladins. I was suggesting that Jones would be going for Warhammer. He needs victory points though, so he is capping with the paladins. Can buff them as well. Perhaps Tentacle of Absolution. He doesn't have much red though. And they have, I think... Yeah, they're going to teleport away. Love the Daka. So suddenly, Orcs becoming really good. But with the paladins in the field, that shockwave you'll use from the paladins. I really like the paladins though. I don't think Nob squad actually can deal with them by their own. Obviously, a Strike squad helping a little bit. Brother captain is of course dead, unfortunately for him, for Jones. He has the victory points though. Vindicator Assassin used as a capper has no choice, has to stay in the field. Only the Nobs here can damage these paladins. A little bit of damage from these tank busters, but that's it. Also, little looted tank can damage them as well. Yeah. Wow, the Nob squad, man, bleeding 4 models. Only the Nob leader alive at the moment. The paladins might be going down. Looted tank, man. One shot, one more shot from the tank. No, paladins are alive. That's a miracle. 31 to 232. Looks like Veldi eventually has this game though. Unfortunately, that was a good game though. Grenade, that was a stun bomb into the lone Vindicator Assassin in the garrison. I think Jimmy is gonna cap this and just gonna finish this, and that's gonna be a burner bomb on the garrison with the commando squad, I think. Yeah, Vindy just retreating away. Would be really nice if Jones had his brother captain in the field, but what is it gonna do versus the looted tank? Only thing that can, that can be a good counter versus looted tank right now is the Vindicator Assassin with the turbo penetration rounds, because paladins don't wanna go entangle with the looted tank because they cannot get him. Okay, so Jones basically spreading his units. He really cannot afford to lose his stuff at this stage. But yeah, staying in the game. Wow, the structure just tank everything, and they might actually take out the commando squad. Commandos escaping away though. Yeah, they're gonna be okay. But yeah, that was a good engagement from Veldi, just keeping that strike squad in the field. These strike squad, man, have been miracle workers so far. They have done such a good job. But yeah, this looted tank is the problem. In tier 3 though, I think he can go for the upgrade on the interceptors. That's gonna look at that one shot into the Vindicator, and this Vindicator lost about half of his HP. One shot into the looted tank though. Also, Veldi needs a repair support. Needs a slugger squad. Just buy a slugger squad, do the repair support, and use the sluggers as cappers. Anyhow, these tank busters also can be used as bashers and cappers, as side bashers. Yeah, perhaps going after these points. But yeah, but the main fighting force of Veldi is gonna be Jimmy and Nobs and shooters and commandos. Okay, 199 to 31. Jones really needs his brother captain in the field, although he doesn't have much victory points. Paladin is just going forward. At this point, I think they're gonna engage the Nob squad and doing the shock wave perhaps. Yeah, only the looted tank and Nob squad can damage this Paladin squad. Wow, the looted tank actually taking a lot of damage from this Vindicator assassin. Really sneaky. This time Jimmy is not so sneaky, but Vindicator assassin is so sneaky. Might actually take the looted tank. That is such a good victory, man. But no, commandos just engaging the sneaky Vindicator assassin there. A Terminator has fallen. One of the Paladins has fallen, taking it to the total of 3 Paladins. But yeah, I think this game is over eventually. Yeah, good job by Veldi, man. This looted tank has done wonders. Nearly level 2, and obviously Nobs got really good. I think Terminators, normal Granite Terminators, would be a little bit better versus that. And Grandpa Nurgle is laughing in the background, in the music, background music of Chaos Rising is just so good. I think these guys should just stay in the field, just cap and stuff. They have no choice. Jones is gonna lose the game otherwise. Yeah, they're gonna retreat away. No, just jumping, then retreating. Come on, man. Yeah, lost 2 models there. Brother Captain trying to decap the right side. Only 13 victory points remaining for Jones. And yeah, I think this is over. This is definitely over. Good job by him to stay in this game. But eventually, things are gonna be over. Only 10 victory points. He's going for the VPs straight away. But yeah, wow, look at that. Veldi is actually having Orc Battle Wagon soon to be in the field. But yeah, he could not even deal with that looted tank. Look at how looted tank is eventually dead, but look at how much trouble he gave him. Vindicator assassin near level 3, and the struck squad, the level 4 struck squad might be going down eventually. The commandos actually love the DACA, the Nobs, but yeah, fun is over. Was actually a fun game, like mid to high level game, not quite high. But is again a high level game. But I really like that, man. Like I like how Jones is going for these supportive blobs. I think with the double struck squad was a really good unit in this game. I really like both of these players' play styles. Level 4 Brother Captain had the Nemesis Warding Staff and doesn't have much red, by the way. They have, both of these players have used their red pretty well. Level 4, level 2 have some quicker war teamers, would be nice with the Granite Terminators. I think Granite Terminators with their ability that lifts everything up would be nice against the Nobs, would be nicer against the Nobs than Paladins. Paladins are obviously tankier, but they don't have that ability and they don't have the power melee stuff. But yeah, blood for the blood god. So yeah, Vindicator did good, Strike Squad and the Interceptors did good, and also Commando now here level 3. Jimmy, you've done good this game. I'm really happy about you. You're not losing the game, you're winning the game obviously for the ouch. Boss Hector is gonna be happy. Okay, and yeah, Nob Squad and the looted tank pretty much changing everything. These commandos did also really good in this game. I was really happy to see that squad in the field, getting all the good orcs in there. But anyway, that's gonna be for the Friday cast, and I'm gonna cast on weekends for the Dawn of War 2 cast. I might do additional stuff like reaction videos and perhaps lore videos in the future in the middle of the week. But for the Dawn of War 2 cast, I'm gonna publish them on Friday and Saturday. But anyhow, we was having the battle wagon, but the game wasn't long enough, so we're gonna have a battle wagon in the field. Anyhow, with that, I'll leave you to the score screen and get some gruts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and give me your feedback as well. And with that, I'm gonna leave you to the score screen. Until next time, this has been Rostam. Take care and Godspeed. See you later, brothers. Jimmy, come show this your game that I just cashed it. You did good actually in this game for once. I know you're just a big nerd and you're not doing much thinking. I do the thinking because I'm Billy the McBoy, and Hector is actually he's not a thinker at all, but he's just like he's really big. He's just strong. But yeah, just come see this your cash. You did good. I'm proud of you, man. Shut it, Grunt. Sneaky git. Shut it. Yeah, he's telling me that he's gloating. I'm just trying to shut him. But anyhow, that was the game today. The sheer machine spirit thingy just loaded up. Me's liking all this quick killing. All those humans. Great mates.